Hey, I got a time for a quick break time tip. Everyone's gone home, so I have some time to do this uninterrupted. Now, I apologize for the background noise. There's some fans, and they're doing concrete on the other side of the wall here. So I want to look at, well, I keep looking up, the top track and how we can, just a quick tip to keep yourself busy and your top guy from waiting on you or waiting for him. So what you can see here is sometimes you'll come across these little stub walls, right? Now I've worked with some guys where they'll, we'll have a line laser going that way, and they'll put a dot laser here, and then wait for me to get that measurement so that they can then cut it and hand it to me. But what you can do in situations like this is you can pre-measure it as long as you got both sides and no obstructions. Now you can see over here we have an obstruction, right? Not only is this beam in the way, but also the pipe. So it's a little harder for the bottom guy to measure on the floor to that because there's nothing on the floor that indicates the beam for the pipe. Now there is a way around that if you're really trying to get ahead of your top guy and get everything pre-cut. You can drop a dot laser and just kind of fudge it over to that hole and then drop another dot laser there, or if you only got one, mark it on the floor. And by doing that, you can pre-measure those for your top guy, and he doesn't have to wait on you once he gets in position. Or you don't have to wait for him to get a number. And here's a larger version of the exact same thing, right? So when you look up, there's no obstructions. So you wouldn't have to wait for your partner to send you a measurement with a dot laser or line lasers on either side, because you can on the floor measure from there to there and get it all up in there. Again, it's only really when there's obstructions that makes it a bit more difficult. I do want to comment on one other thing. So my partner has something done I've not really seen before, or have done a lot in my experience, is he doesn't try to notch the track and then hand it up to me, which sometimes causes it to bend. We'll just measure to one side of the wall, cut it and notch the one little piece of track, and then get the number for the other one, butt them up there, and then run the other track through. And what I like about that is, again, that with a long piece of track that can be kind of a pain in the butt, because the track will bend or twist, and that just eliminates it and makes it quick with smaller pieces. Plus it gives him time to, in this case, there's a lot of sound walls with I don't know if you've seen the channel and the isolator clips and things like that, so it's 3 inches off roughly to allow to drywall. So and that's another thing while I'm at it, make sure when you're putting up top track that you're leaving room for the drywall. The framers will have to cut it out if you forget it. The drywalls will have to cut it out if they forget it, and that just slows everybody down. So while you're cutting and notching your track for the top, try to remember to allow for drywall. It saves everyone some time and effort. Some of the few things that works for me when installing top track. If you have any other tips or any other ways that you do it that works for you, let us know so we can all learn from it. Other than that, have a great day.